Hi, I'm Greg, and welcome to My Gregarious World. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to follow us on our 51-day South Pacific journey. Kuana! Today marks our arrival at the last port of our adventure, Nuku Hiva, located in the stunning Marquesas archipelago. It's the largest of the Marquesas Islands, with a population of just 3,025 residents spread across 8 villages. As the Zandam sailed into Taiohi Bay, we were treated to breathtaking views that made the early wake-up call worthwhile. The approach was truly spectacular, so set your alarm and don't miss this unforgettable sail-in. There weren't any ship's tours offered, and we couldn't find any locally offered tours online. So after seeing the tenders being lowered, we headed to the ocean bar to collect our tender tickets to explore on our own. Once ashore, we found ourselves in the heart of Taiohi village, where we were greeted by 2 men dressed as cannibals, posing for photos and offering us fragrant Taiohi blossoms. This quirky welcome was undoubtedly one of the most memorable greetings of our entire trip. We didn't spot any local tour operators at the port offering last-minute excursions, so we headed to our first stop, the local market. The market was small, but a variety of fresh fruits, vegetables, and baked goods were displayed. Next to the market, there was a small area with a few tables for visitors to relax while enjoying live local music. After soaking in the atmosphere, we ventured to a nearby craft market, where we admired jewelry and wood carvings, ultimately purchasing 2 tiki necklaces. Here, American dollars and credit cards are happily accepted, making it easy to take a piece of Nuku Hiva home with us. After indulging in some souvenir shopping, Karen and I decided to embark on a short, uphill walk to Nuku Hiva's most iconic feature, the towering Tiki Tuhiva, a magnificent 12-meter tall statue. The walk up to Hiva Hill is a bit steep, yet the well-paved path makes it very manageable, and there are several resting spots along the way to catch your breath if needed. As we climbed, we were treated to breathtaking views of the mountains and shimmering bay, making each step feel rewarding. Upon reaching the summit, we were struck by the sheer size of the Tiki Tuhiva. From the base of the hill, the statue appeared impressive, but when you're standing before it, wow, it's huge! The sculpture is uniquely designed, with one side depicting a female tiki that symbolizes the guardian of knowledge and tradition, while the reverse showcases a Marquesan warrior, exuding strength and power. Completed in 2017, this modern creation has garnered mixed opinions from locals, yet it undeniably serves its purpose of drawing tourists to this remote island paradise. During our pre-port Q&A sessions the previous evening, we learned that it is considered good luck to write a wish on a piece of paper and place it in the tiki's belly button. Eager to partake in this new local custom, I climbed the steps at the base of the statue and inserted our wish to someday return to Nuku Hiva into the tiki's belly button. Afterward, we took a moment to soak in the stunning harbor views, capturing photos of the Zaandam from this elevated perspective. Nearby, we discovered intriguing sculptures, including an octopus with its tentacles encircling stones that represent other Pacific islands and their distances from Nuku Hiva, with Hawaii being a staggering 3,700 kilometers away. Karen and I decided to head back down the hill to the nearby white sand beach. The beach was deserted, likely because we had been cautioned about the presence of dangerous sharks in the water, which deterred most visitors. With the shoreline quiet, we made our way toward the port area in search of some refreshing cold drinks. Today we're in Nuku Hiva, and I'm standing along the shoreline here. You can see the Holland America ship behind me. Over this way to my right, you can see where the tenders arrive at that pier. There's some market areas there where we bought some little tiki necklaces. And then we walk up the hill to that large tiki statue. And it is quite large. I got to estimate at least 10 to 12 meters high. On the other side of that hill, there's a white sand beach. And on this side is a black sand beach. And then about the only other thing we found in town is there is a grocery store up that direction, up the hill towards the Catholic Church, where we're able to buy a watermelon water and a beer. Cheers. So yesterday, during the regular arrival port Q&A session, our cruise director was specifically mentioning that there are sharks in the waters here, both on this black sand beach and on the white sand beach on the other side. So he recommended not swimming, but in honor of that, I wore my Jaws Hawaiian shirt. Before we boarded the tender back to the ship, we spotted a laundry service at the port. We had already bought a laundry package on the ship, but it was good to know that this service is available for passengers who need it. There was also a takeout restaurant and a shop selling beautiful pareos. Karen couldn't resist buying one that featured all the French Polynesian islands we had visited during our time on the Zaandam. Since we were eager to return to the ship to prepare for a very special sail away, our final sail away of this 51-day adventure, we said goodbye to the cannibals and joined the long line for the tender back to the ship. There was a complimentary wine and cheese party on the Seaview pool deck to celebrate our last port on this extraordinary journey, and we wanted to arrive early to secure a good spot for watching the scenery as we left the port. Here we are on day 45 on our last sail away. From French Polynesia, we have 6.5 days at sea back to San Diego. Same spot we started 45 days ago. It was a lovely evening filled with a delightful spread of various cheeses and crudité, complemented by a steady flow of wine. Our favorite server, Lynn, was on hand to ensure our glasses were never empty. As we prepared to leave Nuku Hiva, our cruise director, Daniel, took a moment to address all the passengers.
Continue to enjoy this evening's beautiful sail away as we say farewell to French Polynesia, farewell to the South Pacific, and hello to 6 fabulous days at sea. Thanks for coming.
Daniel was an exceptional cruise director, and I honestly can't imagine anyone surpassing the incredible trip that he organized for us. Karen and I truly enjoyed sharing our South Pacific adventure with all of you. If you liked what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. Looking ahead, I'm excited to continue taking you along on our journeys, which will include trips to Italy, Portugal, Spain, various Caribbean islands, Mexico, the Panama Canal, and much more. Thank you for joining us, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Cheers!